Falcon fans. Falcon fans.
Hey,
Falcon fans.
we that. We that.
Falcon fan. Let me get ready.
Let's
Talking
go.
my shit.
Let's go.
Hit that like. Hit that share. Hit that subscribe.
Like meow.
One time for the fan. You know we back. It's like that. It's real. The rise up is real. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. YouTube, a lot of new followers today too as well. A lot of new subscribers on YouTube. We thank everybody, regardless of where you're checking in from or who you are. If you represent with the Atlanta Falcons, we represent for you. Kiki, do you
What's
love
up?
me?
Man, I'm in a good mood. I love everybody today.
You can't be in a good mood if I'm not in a good mood. How you in a good mood?
I am in a great mood. I mean,
Chat, y'all in a good mood. Falcon fans, y'all in a good mood. Hit us up. What's up? Talk to us. Kiki,
when
you in a
that
good
clock
mood?
hit 00, you should have been in a great mood.
Kiki, can I flex?
Yes, you can.
That's my new workout routine. It's called shut the fuck up. For those that can't see, I'm doing this flex muscle, this little motion with my arms. Falcons 2-0. We talked about this. Goddamn, we talked about this. Oh my God, Falcon fans, we talked about this for so long, how good this team is.
And it's going to get better. Believe that.
You saw, first of all, let's go over this. Episode 131. Bodie might be with us here shortly. Chase might be with us here shortly. Falcons, one time for the fan. You know how we do when it comes to the podcast. Normally we're on at 8. Too much lixuation going on today to show up at 8. I hate when we win because it's like, well, I'm sorry. I love when we win, but then I hate it for the podcast because we ain't gonna make it here at 8. It ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. What Thomas Scott talking about? Thomas Scott's excited for the win. Thomas Scott, you're live on one time for the fan. You happy for 2-0, sir? Yo.
Live on one time for the fan.
You're live right now.
Yo, shout out to one time for the fan. Yo, we 2-0, bro.
We 2-0?
We 2-0. I mean, it's a lot of negatives that we can say, but right now we're gonna focus on the positives, and we're 2-0. And we 2-0 at home.
Ooh, 2-0 at home. One time for the
home.
fan.
That's that's big, right? Reason why it's big, we always do well on the road, right? We always, get those tough, road games. We end up winning those. But we never fare well at home. And we got it.
Falcon fans, we talked about this. Thomas Scott, we live on the air, brother. I'm gonna give you a call right after the podcast, brother.
All right.
Always rise up to our Thomas Scott is in the building. Falcon fans, let me tell you something. Kiki, come on now, stunt with me.
Listen, I don't need Jack. I knocked over a bottle of Tito's. That's just how amped I've been, and thank
You
God
knocked
I had
over. You jumped a bottle of Tito's.
No, I knocked literally from jumping up. I knocked it over, and it was like go all over the floor. Thank God I had a backup.
I got to drink water. My Sunday's fucked up. I got to drink water. Falcon fans, Jesus Christ. I'm excited. But of course, I don't want to come in here on no rant. I know Kiki finna talk her shit.
No,
I know some of y'all fans in the chat.
I'm gonna behave.
There's I know how it is when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's some Falcon fans in the chat that was praying on the downfall. They were waiting for this game to be he's not that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out of there.
Yep.
This guy, otherwise in this defense, put this game on his back.
He did.
Put the game on his back. I don't have a Ritter jersey at the moment. He's really leaning me toward getting one. He put the game on his back. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you look at it. We were losing.
Preach, Jack.
We were losing in the fourth quarter.
Preach, Jack.
The defense made a stop. They made it happen. But guess what? Your quarterback went out there and got the goddamn job done.
With his 6th start.
I'm
Never lost at home.
I'm on it tonight because I'm not only excited about a 2-0 record right now. We've talked about this for weeks. We've talked about this. Bubba Gump, Drake Shoe Statement, TDP, Deshaun, everybody in the chat, Lisa, Carey. We talked about this for weeks and months on this podcast. How good this team is on paper. I turned to the Packer fan next to me and I said, if we even kick a field goal right here, this is the fourth quarter. I said, if we would kick a field goal, if we put any points up on the board and y'all give us time, I guarantee y'all going to regret it. Y'all going to regret it.
Mm-hmm.
Fan looked at me. No way possible. Can't be. We drove from Wisconsin for this. It's a far ass.
My bad.
Kiki, I remember seeing this guy. I remember seeing this dude's eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The white beyond the people. You can see the white beyond the white in his eyes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, he was going in and out of fucking like the Twilight Zone, watching that fourth quarter. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. That's all you heard. That's all you heard.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine.
That fourth quarter, closer to 2 minutes, it's like he was getting closer to the sun. I turned to him.
They're cocky.
Turned to him. I said, you got to realize what we bought out here in Atlanta. I said, we bought that action. I said, this year we're going to show y'all we bought that action. And this year we showed it so far. In the first 2 games, we are 2-0. My voice, hey, man, that's how you get people loud on first, second, and third down. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that goddamn, oh, you got to be up for third down shit. Fuck you talking about? I'm up on first and second down.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't up with me, let me tell you something. The people that was around me, I want to give a big shout out because we got some new subscribers, and probably some of them and some of the people that was around me today. Y'all see what I'm about when I'm in that stadium. Y'all see that hostile environment I put out. I don't play when it comes to these Falcons, man. And y'all seen it, man. Everybody around me, if you ain't getting loud, I'm going to make you. You're going to get loud around me. If you not, you got to get up out of here. You got to go. I ain't having that. I create the hostile environment. I'm a part of that. Shout out to Eric Parker. Shout out to every fan in that stadium today.
Y'all were loud. When I
Kiki,
tell you, listen, that it was beautiful. Even like I said, my dad said like that he wanted to tear up hearing how loud y'all got. And when Jonathan Vilma said this Falcon crowd is hype, these Falcon fans are loud, I was like, Jonathan Vilma actually saying something nice about us? Y'all know he the enemy. I mean, I know he can't be biased because he's an analyst, but y'all know he be throwing his little shots, but he did not. He couldn't even say nothing.
2 weeks in a row, we have a team who had a false start in the bins.
Another one.
Due to the crowd noise. Today,
another
the
one.
Delay of game following the false start.
Another one.
Another one. I turned to the fan base. I said, this is what y'all want, didn't you? I turned to people with me. I said, this is what you want. This is what y'all wanted for years.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you sitting down? Why are you sitting down? I said, get up. I said, you know what you can do if you get up right now? I turned to the people around me. I said, get up. I said, you know what you can do right now? If you engage in what we doing, we can make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Create that hostile environment. And for the fans that was sitting behind me saying, yo, bro, who are you? The fan turned to me and said, man, who are you? I said, I go by Jack's Bay. Jack's Bay one time for the fan. But we in the chat, we lit, we live. I know Twitter's probably checking in. YouTube, everybody, Facebook groups, the comments are rolling in. We want to know what y'all think about the Falcons 2-0 victory. I know it was a close one, but guess what, Kiki? A win?
A win is a win.
Is a win.
And a chair is still a chair, even though no one is sitting there. Says Pastor Luther Vandross.
Big shout out to Chase. Big shout out to Bodie. Bubba Gump is in the chat.
What's up, Bubba Gump? Hey, Bubba Gump be lit on Twitter.
Bubba Gump is super lit. That's why Bubba Gump is here in the one time for the fan chat, talking Falcons football with us and with the fans. And he's also a diehard that you can probably catch either on social media or even if Bubba Gump goes to a game, I'm sure you can catch Bubba Gump too as well. But these are the type of fans that we love to see in the chat, because as I go down this list of Falcon fans who's in here chatting about this victory, you're going to see a bunch of 2-0 fans in here, right? And Paul, for those that missed the show the other night, Paul, if you want us to invite you on, because we do remember what you said.
What did he say, Jack?
He said if the Falcons beat the Packers this Sunday, he will come on the show to tell us that he's apologizing about the Desmond Ritter slander. Glowman just tweeted. Glowman.
Yeah, he just reposted my tweet too when I said Team Glow. It was nice to see him get in the game.
Tag him right now. Tag L. If y'all on Twitter right now, tag Glow. Tag D off.
It was nice
tag
to
the
see
offer
him
right
get
now.
in the game.
Tag the offer right now. Look, go on Twitter and say his name is Glowman. GLOMAN. Say Glowman, pull up to the podcast. We tagging Glowman. Glowman saw us today. We was right there behind the bench. Glowman saw us. Pull up to the podcast. We are talking about you.
Jack, can I say something real fast?
You can say anything you want. Goddamn it, 2-0.
Listen, to Paul and to anybody else that I offended last Sunday. If I offended you, was that Sunday or was that Monday? Wednesday? I can't remember.
On the show that we had Wednesday, yes, the Thursday show.
I'm gonna be the bigger person, although I'm 5'4". I'm gonna be the bigger person and apologize for my rant. But there's a but to it. We 2-0. And that quarterback today that y'all was trashing, although it wasn't a great start, what did he do in that fourth quarter? Like Jack said, he put the team on his back and he walked us down the field. And on TV, they it's live, so they can't bleed out anything. When Drake London caught that 24-yard reception from him, the camera was near the Packer side of the field, right? And you can hear one of the coaches holler, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I thought he couldn't throw a deep ball, so I was told. So people said.
Desmond Ritter, quarterback. Desmond Ritter, quarterback. Desmond Ritter, our QB1. 15 for
Once
18.
His nerves died down.
15 for 18, 115 yards last week. And we talked about this. We said, Falcon fans, if this is the Desmond Ritter that we saw last year against the first game that he jumped in, we said, give him time. We said that this game should be the 200 mark game. Go back and listen to the last podcast. We said, if you remember the Desmond from last year, the numbers got better every game. It's sad to see that we only gave him 4 last year. Right. As he starts this year, still undefeated in the Benz. Still undefeated at home.
And
it's a fucking Cinderella story this kid got.
I just want to put this out here because people like to say, oh, I'm too this and I'm too that, happy. I know it wasn't pretty. Kiki ain't blind by any means. I'm not blind. It was a struggle. But I saw a different Desmond come out in that second half.
Falcon fans, we won. Content creators, don't let me get in my bag, man. Don't let me get in my bag on this 2-0 feeling, man. I seen some posts out there. I ain't talking to the content creator. I'm talking about against anybody. I seen some posts out there. Yeah, the Falcons won, but we don't look good. Fuck you. I posted it. Don't bring that negative shit around my way. Don't.
I mean, because you don't want to, especially because we weren't the favorites. They picked Jordan Love them to win, even with them being, injured, beat up with who was that? Watson and Jones. How you pronounce his name? I'm gonna call him Bakhtiari. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Whatever.
The lineman.
Yeah. So they even with them being banged up.
Yeah, but we was down CP. So what?
Exactly. We down Troy.
We was down CP. We would have had CP in the game. It would have been at least 32-24. That's another touchdown for you.
But I hate when people say that we are too happy, we too optimistic, we are too positive. What do you want us to be? Like, we're not dumb, we're not blind. We see what's going on. But at the end of the day, bashing them and saying this person and that person sucks, what is that going to change?
That's the one thing about it. Like, we're on a level right now, Falcon fans, like, if you for most of y'all that's been on this channel, we don't bash players, man. We might joke here and there, but there's no bashing of players. Every single player that went into that game that started from the first to the second to the third, even got into the fourth quarter, they goddamn fought hard.
Did y'all see Jonnu Smith?
They fought hard for that victory. You were down, what, 9-10 points in the fourth?
And you don't have to be Team Ritter. I don't care if you are or not. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not about to sit here and just beat up on a kid that only started 6 games. He should have started earlier last year.
I don't beat up on Desmond Ritter for that. I'm well past those fans that's like, oh, Ritter. Man, let me tell you something, man. We 2-0. I'm feeling good. Regardless if you don't like Ritter or not, you're 2-0.
I mean,
right?
because you should have seen it, Jack. I mean, that's why I said I had to get off Twitter for a little minute because I was catching myself about to go off again because people were, oh, take him out, put Heineke in. Would have been the same thing if that had happened. You know,
Falcon fans,
we need a QB. Which I want to do bench Ritter, call up Blake Bortles. Because if that's if we're gonna bench Ritter, we need to bench number that right side of the old line too. Then
there were some fans near me who kept yelling to Ritter, Falcon fans. They kept yelling to Ritter, "Your time is up." After that interception, they said, "Your time is up." Heineke, Woodside, they just kept yelling to Ritter. Heineke, Woodside, get ready. Your time is up, Ritter. It's coming.
That's sad.
Oh, celebrities here. Hold on. Celebrities here. There he goes.
Bodie.
I can't let the people not see my face on Big
Gohan is here.
What's up, Bodie?
Bodie,
cracking.
You jump right in at the right time. We're just talking Falcons football, where everybody's excited about the win. We pretty much said F you to the haters. And what else we say, Kiki? Desmond Ritter's doing a great job right now, leading this team to a 2-0 start.
I know when we won that game, the ones who want to see him bench, I know they were punching the air.
There's some fans that want to see us fail, Bodie. We talked about it. Fans want to see our downfall, regardless if it's the quarterback, regardless if it's the coach, regardless if it's the fan base or the team. There's some people that's like, look at all these college players coming out. We got to get that top 10 pick. No, we don't. Like, let's go for it. And a 2-0 team with what, 15 games left to play, I would say that we're closer to being on the path to playoffs than we thought we were right now. With a Detroit Lion game next week where they lost today. Am I right?
I'm not trying to offend nobody, but it was the people who was bragging about staying up late to watch Shador. I'm not knowing if I'm saying his name right or not.
That shit was almost 3 a.m.
Staying up late. We need to get him in Atlanta. Why?
Falcon fans are going crazy. Kiki's
y'all want the next shiny toy. Y'all want the next shiny toy. So when that toy shits the bed, you want another one. Like you can't please y'all. Can't please some of y'all. But that's beside the point. That's irrelevant.
And this is from Bodie and Kiki. This is no negative talk going on to the fans, but we're trying to enlighten you all on how this team worked together today to get a win. Last week was a dominating win. We won by 14 points or something?
Yep.
This week was a fight.
A fight.
Regardless of this team that's missing these players, they came in there 1-0. They won their first battle versus the Bears. They've had a week of practice. They saw what the Falcons been doing. They've been scouting. The Packers came in here today not only with their fan base, because there was a lot of goddamn Packer fans.
Them some
but
ugly
they also
jerseys.
came in there. Say it again, Key.
Them some ugly ass jerseys. Like, they just look like they did like snot, like a bad sinus infection.
We're gonna get to that. But they also came in there not only with their fan base, but with the hopes to do what? You don't have to do that to your I see. With the hopes to do what? Win the game.
Yep.
They came in there, they scored the touchdown, they had us up, they scored another touchdown, they had us up. Bodie, didn't they score in the fourth and had us up again?
Yeah. I mean, we were down up until the end. We scored. So
Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Mac Hollins, Jonnu Smith, Kyle Pitts, Desmond Ritter, the offensive line, Tyler Algier, even Jack Spade. Did y'all see me run the ball? I ran the play. It was 3rd and 1. And I don't know if y'all seen it.
Oh God!
There was a substitution.
Here he go, Bodie.
Coach looked up. Looked up and said,
when coach called your number, you was in the bathroom because you wasn't ready. No, you wasn't out there. So don't even. You know you can't be on time for shit.
Last week, as we get to the chat in a second, 15 for 18, Desmond Ridder. This week, 19 for 32, 237 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. We talked about this, Bo. We talked about this key. There's going to be a game where, even though Bijan had 19 for 124 and Tyler went 16 for 48, there's going to be a game where even if you're down a couple points, that quarterback is going to have to put that game on his shoulders to get the ball down the field. You're down 9-10 points. You can't run the ball in the fourth quarter all that way. You have to pass the ball. You have to move the chains. You got to do it quickly because you need the ball back so your defense can go out there and make a stop so you can get the ball back and score again. Desmond Ridder did that.
I'm going to tell you.
Desmond Ridder did that.
This is how I went. This is my takeaways, okay? My takeaways from the whole game. Number one, Desmond Ridder is clutch.
Fact.
He's clutch today.
Okay. Number two, Bijan is fucking him. Okay.
How many? You're a fantasy guy. How many fantasy points he get?
A fucking lot. About 30.
Shit.
He squirted his mustard on the field.
He went.
That's tough.
He went off. Okay. He led. As far as I know, last I saw, he led the league in rushing today.
He did. You're right.
He's him. And for those who still doubt that pick, you see he's a freaking superstar. He's a superstar. How many superstars you know? You know, that's the crazy thing. I hate to go back on my soapbox or whatever, but you know he's a superstar, right? You know it.
Yep.
Folks wanted us to pass him over just because we had a solid ass running back already who rushed for 1,000 yards.
2 weeks.
Okay, whatever the fuck.
I love the
fuck that. Okay, superstar. We do not leave superstars and that we know who are superstars on the table. So I just had to say that again for those who had doubt.
Dirty Birds.
We couldn't have won it without him. We could not have won it without Bijan.
Bijan is him. Like you said,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's him.
Yo, Falcon fans, I'm a diehard Falcon fan. I ain't gonna lie. The only person who could have saved that game if Ridder wasn't in was Jack Spade. I'm telling you right now. The way I imagine it, I close my eyes, right? And I imagine Coach just putting me in the game. I said, Coach, you give me one time. I remember Coach saying, you got it. This is your time. And I remember looking over to my left and seeing London. I said, London, this is your moment. He said, I got you, Jack. I looked over there, saw Pitts. Pitts was in motion. He was running past me. Like, Pitts, what the fuck you doing? And then Bijan was behind me. I said, yo, Bijan. I said, yo, I'm going to give you the ball. And then I'm going to give it to Mac. He said, I got you. I said, I bet. Watch this shit. Ran the play. Boom. Touchdown. Drake. Bam. Came right back. Shit was crazy. Buddy, where you go?
Look, only way you saw Bijan, was because you was in the club seats feeding nachos to the rich folks.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh God.
You didn't see Bijan. You ain't gonna see Bijan.
I can't live the dream. I'm 2-0. I can't live the dream right now. Some of y'all Falcon fans were in this moment.
I think he put that virtual reality.
Like, boy, if I was playing linebacker, I'd sack him.
And I don't care what nobody say. The refs robbed us of a touchdown too. I don't care. That was a touchdown with Mac Hollins.
That was a touchdown. Rob Mac Hollins, my boy. Mac Hollins, he clutched too. That's the thing. That's a number. Y'all sleep on Mac Hollins.
Boda, you gotta be clutch when you walk around barefoot and put honey on your steaks. You different.
That's a fact.
You different.
That's tough. Carries in the chat. 2-0 for the first time since 2017.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Is there some lag going on here with StreamYard? StreamYard is killing us right now. StreamYard's killing us.
I don't know.
Hold on, Falcon fans. StreamYard's killing us. Let me put the antenna up.
What's going on?
Got the antenna. Right? Nah, I think my computer died. That's all it is.
Was I the only one who heard that?
Everybody good?
Yeah. Well, you heard Bodie.
No, are you good, Bodie?
I'm good. I was hearing the little test the earphones music. Like,
Bodie heard the goddamn tow truck outside. Told you to pay that goddamn car note.
Well,
Hey, I'm gonna need for Fox. I know Fox can't bleep them words out doing live, but yeah, Lyric heard a lot of F bombs today. They was picking up them sideline comments.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and big shout out to Mama Jared. Mama
mouth.
Jared, I'm so sorry. Mama Jared was mic'd up, and she might have caught some things I said nearby. To the Packer fans, I'm sorry, Mama Jared. But yeah, Packer fans, they were doing some chirping in there, so we had to put them in their place.
Yeah. When Ritter before he ran his rushing touchdown.
D Alfred, you in the chat? D Alfred. Yo, D, are you What's in the up, goddamn D? Chat? D, yo, D Alfred, don't tell me you in the chat, bro. D Alfred, just go ahead and I don't know D Alfred. Give a damn fake name or something. I don't know. Put Glow Man or something. Team Glow. Team Glow. D Alfred in the fucking chat.
What's up, D?
Team Glow with the dub.
What's up, D? See, I love this. I love having guys that's from Georgia play for the Falcons. Like it don't get even more sweeter than that.
Let's go.
Hey, shout out, man.
Shout out to D. Jack about to cry.
Team Glow. You know, I fuck with Team Glow, man.
Jack over there about to cry.
That's the homie, man. Real deal. This team is put together well, man. We've been talking about this from goddamn Pitts to London to Mack to Ritter. I mean, you got the veteran and leadership of the offensive line of having Lindstrom and Jake Matthews. Where's the love for Jake Matthews anymore?
Hey, man.
Jack, you crying?
Oh, nah. My voice is on that shit, though.
Yeah.
It make you feel like I'm crying. Oh, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to work tomorrow talking hella shit. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. You shut up. You shut up. Come on. You want to fight? Come on. You want to fight?
Ready? And the Packers are a little obnoxious bunch because now they pissed off. This is the worst 2-0 team in history. 28-3.
Who's saying that?
Ass before that, though.
Wow.
Oh, Packers. Oh, they salty.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Y'all quarterback is mid. Oh, well, guess what? Jordan Love, who looked like he a taller Bryce Young, who's singing El DeBarge, he was drunk on one of them plays. And don't do that.
Look, we can go over this right now, right?
Call him J-Lo.
Defense did a great job. That boy D Alfred is in there.
Team Glow all day.
All day long.
Team Glow. Hit Team Hodge up. Hit Team Hodge up. He gonna be like, this motherfucker got a podcast.
Hey, I do. Team Glow, tell him this nigga ain't on the team.
Team Glow, go get the jacket, bro. Go get the jacket.
The jacket.
Go get the jacket. D Alfred said he wanted the jacket last year. Get the jacket.
He did say he wanted the jacket.
We giving D Alfred the jacket right now. How much you want, Bodie? I'm buying the goddamn jacket right now.
We giving him the jacket.
What you want? I'm sending you. What's your cash? I'm sending you $7.
That's my jacket right there.
I'm sending you $7 right now.
What jacket? I want to see the picture of the jacket.
I got you. I'm finna go get the jacket.
That boy got that clean ass jacket. Hey, that boy got that clean ass Falcon jacket. Falcon fans, look at this. TDP Mojis up in here. They lit. They happy to see D Alfred in here. What we got? DA Hunter's up in the building. Shayla Erline Rise Up Tour is in the building. Jermaine Living Life Davis is in the building. Carlton Bunch is in the building. Look at the love from the Falcon fans in the building. Out of your Falcon mind, content creators. Die-hard Falcon fans is in the building. Carrie says she's representing D Alfred in the chat. Let's go. We got the dub 2-0. D Alfred, don't run from me on Madden. I'm on your head, boy. I'm on your head, boy. Don't run from me on Madden. It's Sunday night. You know you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. You got film on Tuesday. I'm on your head, D Alfred. I'm about to send that invite. You can't run from me. One time for the fan is going down in a major way. Team D Alfred said Team Glow, man. I love y'all. Everybody go follow D Alfred right now on Twitter.
Go Team Glow.
Follow that man on Twitter now. This is a full representation of what we do with the Falcons and the players. But when you got a player in here who gives it his all, and we talk about it here on the podcast, we need all of our diehard Falcon fans to go follow this guy right here, D Alfred. He is the man. Shout out to D Alfred in the chat. What you got, Bodie?
I guess no, I was just showing you. Yeah, you want me to go get the jacket? I wouldn't get the jacket.
That thing clean, Bodie. It's clean. It's clean.
There it is.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna tell you what I bought it for.
Nah, you good. D Alfred watching. I buy it from you though.
Be offered like, hey man, I
I
need that
love
jacket.
it. I just love that we got players from Georgia that's on the Falcons playing for your home team. It don't get no more dope.
Repping
I'm sure
home
D.
team.
Alford feels a way where you not only won for yourself, you won for your family, you won for the fan base, but then again, you're from Georgia, right? Like this your thing, right? You got players that's out here playing for the city, man. You got players out here that's playing for the community, man. You got players out here that's playing for everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad to have Zoe Carter here. I'm glad to have Grady Jarrett here. I'm glad to have these Bud Dupree. Oh my man, this is something that's bigger than just the Falcons getting on the field and playing for some of these fans. Man, we got people representing out here.
Yeah, I mean it's a big deal, like you know. And then these players come home, they play hard. They play hard for the home team. Shout out to that, man. And then they get to play in front of their family, friends, and all. It's a beautiful thing. So.
Bodie, you did a breakdown of D. Alford last year, correct?
I did.
You did the Bodie's breakdown when he went to Tuscaloosa University?
Tusculum. I don't know if I'm saying it right, D.
Tusculum
I don't know
University?
if I'm saying it right, D. Alford, but yeah. Tusculum. When we met your partner who played for you, and he went to the training camp last year.
That boy AJ.
Like, hold on. Yeah. I was like, hold on. That's the same college D. Alford went to. Then we chopped it up with him. Then we got chopped up with D. It was lit. It was really lit, man. So, yeah.
Boy, I'm about to say Terry Fontenot's in the chat. Boy, I'm about to say. Terry, get on the goddamn podcast.
Why does that look like? Is that Terry though?
No, it's not. No, it's not Terry. But I was scrolling like, boy, is that Terry in the goddamn? Boy,
well,
Terry.
They look similar.
Hey, you can't get everybody. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got the Montel Williams look.
You think the whole
not
team
the
in the
Montel
chat.
Williams. Look at this. Look at Team Glow. Look everybody here on Team Glow, man.
Oh, it's lit.
Hey, man, one time for the fan had that Team Glow shirt lit right now.
Put it on the t-shirt. Put it on the t-shirt.
Hey, man, go look at my Twitter, man, from day one when Alfred was out here last year, bro. I've been saying Team Glow since like fucking every time I post it's like Team Glow shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hit that post, it's like Team Glow.
You need to put it on a t-shirt for real.
But we put that Team Glow on. But Kiki, don't do it. We can put that Team Glow on a t-shirt in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
I'm still smoking on that Packers pack.
We smoking on that Packer pack.
The cheese pack.
Tough.
Yes, sir.
Pack. Yeah.
That's tough. Falcon fans, we are glad Georgia Shepherd is here in the chat. Jermaine, Bubba Gump, Lions Talk by Chat. The Lions Talk by Chat Sports, Bodie. Remember them from last year when we played them?
Absolutely.
They was in the chat too as well. And of course, when we beat the Packers, here comes our opponents next week.
Their rival. But that's the thing. They're in the same division, right? So they were happy. They were happy to see the Packers go down.
Yes.
So,
yes. Lions Talk by Chat Sports. Thank you for showing up to the podcast, representing. I know you're probably a big Lions fans. We're going into your stadium next week 2-0, expecting a win. So you guys tone it down a little. Tone it down a little. We gotta go in there, gotta win.
Let's
keep
Jameer Gibbs at bay. You know,
let's keep him at bay.
We coming for Mufasa though.
Jordy's not the Mufasa. Jordy Shepard said my team 2-0. Joey's in the chat. This game impressed me with the fight that they had. Coach had great play calls, and I was happy. Joey was happy.
You know what?
Joey happy with Desmond Ridder at quarterback.
Cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Do the slow clap. You got to start it off slow.
Oh my God, Joey, where you been?
Tears.
Start the wave.
He about to start crying.
Well, Kiki, ready? There you go. Okay, there you go. Your side.
I ain't even sober right now. So I can't.
Joey, we do podcasts like this when it's called One Time for the Fan. You're a fan. I'm a fan. D. Alford's a fan, even though he's a player. Fans in this chat are fans of the team and what they respect about the organization. But Joey, we were never dissing you at any time. You and Paw, we were just saying that this team is really better than what you think. No, I ain't talking that shit. Joey, we was trying to say that the team is really better than what you think, right? And you saw it on paper through the offseason. The moves that Terry made kind of got you geared up to say, okay, let's get on the field. And then the schedule got in play where it's like, man, we got the Panthers and the Packers at home for the first two games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. You should be rubbing your hands like Birdman at that moment because it's like, well, the schedule plays in your favor. Terry cooking in the offseason is playing in your favor. The team is going through a successful training camp where I know Okuda got hurt and CP got banged up, but they're not long-lasting injuries. You have a team that is built to win. Where the fuck the NFL media come from with the Falcons going to win the division? Falcons going to the playoffs. Fox Sports, Falcons going here. Yahoo Sports, Falcons going to the playoffs. The bandwagon train in Vegas. Everybody get on the bandwagon train for the Falcons. Man, we've been about this shit. We've been talking about this for years. Yeah. We're talking about this since last year on the podcast. We didn't need Vegas to tell us this shit. We didn't need Yahoo Sports to tell us this shit. Man, we outside, man. We've been outside.
They just getting on the hype train, but it's okay.
I understand the hype train is big when you're winning. And guess what? 149 yards for a running back on 19 carries and 2-0, and you came back from 10 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, you best believe that goddamn bandwagon going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice. It was nice seeing my dad, who's been a fan since the beginning of this this organization start. Like, just have a smile on his face, not pissed off, not telling me shut the hell up. He was just happy.
Shit.
There's gonna be
because he'll tell me that in a minute, man.
There's gonna be fans that's 50.
Don't play by them Falcons.
For content creators that's looking for content to bash Desmond to just build your fan base because it might get you some views. This is where it stops, right? I understand he's 2-0. I understand there's a whole season ahead, but now should be the point where it's like, all right, let's give the guy a break until the end of the season. Let's just calm down here for a second. Week 1, you might not be too happy about. Week 2, he brought you guys back from down 10.
Down
in the fourth quarter.
They blew a 12-point lead, right?
Come on, Falcons fans. Yeah. I'm not saying that, hey, we all on the Riddick train. Everybody high energy on the Riddick train. But what I'm saying is respect this team. Because they fought today to win for you.
This is 6th start. The boy's still technically kind of sort of a rookie anyway.
I mean,
he was nervous.
Got a lot to learn.
This team fought today to win for you.
And shout out to John from Audio Falcon, who said young quarterbacks are gonna make mistakes. It happens.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Yeah, he's gonna make his mistakes. And it's just the way of the world, okay? Like, we're talking about. He didn't play a perfect game, but he played about damn near perfect when it mattered. Okay, now I mean, we all saw that he.
Paw, don't forget now. This is not. We're never bashing fans.
Right.
One time for the fan is for the fans. Paul Hopkins, you're 2-0. Bodie's 2-0. Kiki's 2-0. I'm 2-0. What we were saying was, let's just give this team a shot before we start jumping the gun. Is this team a Super Bowl team? We don't know unless they get there. We know that this team is right now a division-winning team. Yep. We know that right now this team is a 10-plus win team. And looking at the schedule, I can give you 8 more wins after that win today. I can give you 8 more wins right now.
And I'm not trying to put the cart before the horse now, but I mean, all of these games that we got coming up, they are winnable. No disrespect to the Lions, but what happened to that defense? I mean, that was a high-scoring game, in my opinion, that went to overtime.
Yeah.
Jacksonville didn't look that great today as well, in my opinion. No disrespect.
On a stream like this, when you got a lot of people in the chat watching and listening, I know there's probably some Packer fans that I met. Hold on, D. Offer, you still chatting? Look at D. Offer, man. That's a real one, man. That's a real one. Look, he atting the folks, man. This ain't his assistant typing.
Exactly.
Look at Ricky Smith. Oh shit, D off in there. Hey, Ricky, put the phone. Hey, no, D.
We got players that care about this team and want this team to win just as much as we do. Like, they're not out here just trying to collect the paycheck. They want to win.
D offer, we in London too with it, man. We in London with it, man. Just letting you know right now. We in London. Falcon fans heading to Detroit. Falcon fans heading to Detroit. Pull up next week. We are at One Mic for all the Falcon fans that want to go out to Detroit. Big shout out to Mike Epps and the crew, the staff, everybody who's over there doing big things at One Mic, 1331 Broadway Street in Detroit, Michigan. You see that? You see it right there. Look at his face. Look at where he at. Wait, look at his face. Look at his face. Hey, Mike, look at his face. Like, yeah, look at Mike. 1331 Broadway. That's where we at next week in Detroit. Apparently, Bodie, there's a lot more fans going to Detroit now.
Oh,
that's dope.
I heard it today. I heard fans come to me. Jack, where you going? Jack, where you going? You going to Detroit? I said, man, I'm in London, so technically I can't go to Detroit because I got a lot of stuff to do. But fans told me, I'm looking for hotel right now. I'm looking for flight right now. I bet you are, ain't you? Because you got the energy, don't you?
Good 2-0.
Said, Bodie, what you say?
That's a good 2-0 right there.
It feels
2-0
good, man. Like
2-0 energy right there.
Like this feel good. Like I really want to push a Panther fan and a Packer fan down like some damn stairs. That's just how good I feel. But I don't want to go to jail because my lawyer. I ain't on my lawyer right now.
Yeah,
I would say first quarter Ritter, Terry Ocean. First quarter Ritter did have me on the brink a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
I was coming out there like this is a 1-0 Packer team. The Carolina Panther game was the ease. That was a walkthrough. That's cakewalk. That's practice squad. That's fucking high school football. You got to worry about the Panthers. The Packer game, I was like, this team is 1-0. They beat a team already. Desmond, this is your real shot right here. Like, you got to do this. And even being down 10, 11 points in the fourth quarter, I said, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like they can win. It doesn't feel like the Packers can win this game. There's 11 minutes left on the clock. How are we just so out of it when the fan base is electric? The team is still playing decent. It's a close game. I'm sitting there like, no way we're going to lose this game.
But my heart dropped just at one time when they thought that Jordan Love completed that pass.
Oh, yeah.
It was an incompletion, and then I think it was like a legal shift or something.
Yep, eagle shift, and then end up being our ball. End of the game.
Any diehard fans here want to buy a D offer jersey? I'm sure they're going to have some custom-made jerseys on Fanatics.
So, yeah. Go get your
jersey. Hit the Fanatics. I don't know if D offers jerseys is out, but y'all diehards, you know how we represent in this chat, man. We die hard when it comes to this Falcon shit. So if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a couple dollars y'all want to spend, shout out to D Offer, man. He came here to the chat. He's chatting up with Falcon fans. Hey, a quick.
The Fanatics has daily sales, so go ahead and go get that.
Kiki's big on that Fanatic shit. Kiki will text us in the chat like 40%. Got it.
I'm trying to get us a sponsorship because like I order from them every week.
Damn closet look like Fanatics warehouse.
It does. It really does.
Look at D Offer, man. This is real deal, man. D, you better load up on that goddamn Madden, dog. I'm telling you, man. I've been seeing you online, big dog. I'm like, man, I seen the invite, big dog, but I'm on like a 10-game win streak right now. I don't even want to play.
Who else we played at? Who else that we got that's like? So it's Detroit, Jacksonville. I wasn't planning on it, but I definitely will be back in town for the Texans game. Because I was sad sitting on this couch like watching y'all go crazy, and I'm in here with a bottle of Tito's on the floor.
Kiki, I sent you that video, didn't I? The fan I was with brought Packer fans. I said, what are you doing? He said, they work at my restaurant. I said, yo, what are you doing?
He know better than that.
Kiki, I sent you the video. I said, bro, he texted me. He said, where you at? I said, I'm over here by Silver Deck, whatever. He said, I'm on the way. I said, I bet. I go upstairs to the Silver Deck, to the top. I go meet him. I see 3 Packer fans walk with him. I'm like, yo, you showing them directions? You showing them where to go? He said, no. They with us today. I said, what do you mean they're with us today? They can't
go work to a restaurant in Wisconsin then?
I looked at this man stone cold in his eyes. I said, what do you mean they're with us today? He said, yeah, they work with me. I'm like, yeah, but leave him at gate 2 and then come over here. Like, what are you doing? I thought you was under attack. I was getting ready to call security.
Attacked by the cheese. Cut the cheese.
And where's my girl from the Dome that was knocking off the cheese heads back when we beat them in the championship game? Where is she?
Hey, get that woman a trophy. Like get her set up correct.
Falcon fans, you know how it is when it comes to this chat. It's kind of like a night when we have special guests. It's tough to get to all the comments. We're trying to get through everybody. We only have about 15 minutes left on the show. The offer, you got to pay me the Madden.
Oh God.
But man, wipe the mic off. Wipe the snot off the mic.
Oh God.
You over there crying and
Bodie, we talk about.
And y'all know if you weren't in the bins and you was home like me, they were really trying to push this Jordan Love and the Packers narrative on Fox, and then they kept bringing up Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. And it's just like deep throating at its finest right now.
Yeah, because they were making their little symbols. They were like this in the fourth quarter. I'm like, what is that? Like,
What does that even mean?
Love.
Is that
a
love?
heart.
This ain't B2K. If they don't stop that.
Jeff Wolf said, D Alford, you've been balling since camp. Man, Bodie D Alford's been balling since the breakdown last year, guys.
Been balling since camp last year all the way up until now.
Man, Bodie, tell him, we was on the hill at training camp like, yep, sign him.
Pick here. That's a pick.
Man, we know good football, man. We just know good football.
They gonna pick off golf.
I think
what I be calling him? What I be calling Jared Goff? He looks
so
like
the thing
Ryan
about D,
Goff.
right? So the thing about D, right? The way they got him playing, I think you're gonna get D in a critical situation where a team might be driving, making that move, and here comes D. Gotcha.
He could pick off Ryan Gosling next week.
Man, I'm trying to think what quarterback is gonna throw like hella picks. I'm thinking like CJ Stroud week 6 is gonna throw like hella picks.
You can get a couple from him for sure.
Like even I'm getting ready to text coach like I can play DB.
Josh Dobbs too. I mean, they were winning and then they let the Giants come back and win. I'm like, what is this?
Hold on. Hold on. I'm caught up in this Falcon hype. Who else lost?
They trying to get
Josh Dobbs almost beat the Giants and the Giants came right back and won. With
the Cardinals are 0-2.
Barkley.
Yes,
the Cardinals are 0-2. The Lions lost.
Yep.
The Jags lost.
The Jets got destroyed.
The Jets got destroyed.
Yeah.
The Cowboys just beat in New Jersey.
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah, they fans are still wearing Aramis and Brute from the 90s, but yeah, they still around.
Yeah.
The Commanders beat the Broncos, which wasn't really a surprise. I mean, Russell Wilson almost came back and tied the game, but what they say almost doesn't count. So,
see, this is the problem, Bodie. This is the problem I'm having with goddamn D. He's a Falcon player, so he's going to play with the Falcons. Why would he play with any other team? That's going to force me to play with another team. And you know, I don't play Falcons on Falcons. I don't do Falcon on Falcon violence. That is against the code. What I look like sacking Desmond Ridder, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I just sacked Desmond Ridder.
Well, no. So now you got a choice to make, big dog.
Have to create a team.
Yeah, create a team. I'll play with like the Texans or somebody.
Nah, we're gonna add the offer to this fantasy team, to this fantasy league. He's going to play with a bunch of random players. See how they like that. The offer. You know how we read comments on the screen. So Bodie, we might as well read the offer's comment.
Yeah, might as well.
You don't want no smoking Madden, bro. And I'm playing with the Falcons. Let's get active tomorrow. Oh, no practice? Kiki, no practice?
No.
You want to get active? Love the podcast, bro. Keep it going. Hope it's bigger, better than big. Calling it a night. Rise up. That is a star player.
Y'all have a good night, D.
D. Alfred, have a great night, man. You're doing a great job here for the Atlanta Falcons. From you to Clark to come on, Bodie, help me before I get brain freeze. Jesse,
the whole Jesse to
AJ.
He got
who's on the way back. Who else? Who we missing? What's the dude? What's Dread, man? Dread, man.
Trey Flowers. No.
Trey Flowers.
Yeah.
Mike Hughes.
Hawkins. The whole secondary.
Shout out to y'all.
This is big. A big shout out to everybody. Tonight's show is not about, let's talk about the stats. Let's talk about the breakdown. Let's talk about the film. Man, we're talking about the goddamn win.
That feels so good.
That feels so good. So, because we're getting ready to wrap up the show soon, Bodie, just talk to us about your day, man. You are a diehard Falcon fan. You went into this game 1-0 just like a Packer fan. You went into this game knowing that this team, if they play just as good as they did last week or even better, they can come away with a win. Give us your day, Bodie. From the first quarter, second, third. It don't matter, Bodie. Break us through your day. Take us through your day. Man, I'm sipping so goddamn.
When the whole game, of course, when I felt everything everybody else felt, and
you didn't say Big Dub Sundays yet.
I did. Well, I did kind of when I first came in, but yeah, Big Dub Sundays, of course. So yeah, I mean, of course, first half, first quarter was a little shaky, it was a little shaky. Um, I mean, we just had to. That's the whole thing, though. Like we didn't. This team, I would say, this team hasn't played together in the game setting for a period of time. So there's a lot of chemistry that needs to build up. A lot of, okay, when that guy does this, I'm do that, like type stuff that needs to build up. So I expect rust. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. When we get rest, like, because right now we're a little rusty. We're trying to work out the kinks, and we still winning. That's a beautiful thing. Because wait till we get our chemistry. When we get that chemistry, mwah, it's gonna be a masterpiece. We're gonna be whooping ass then.
How do you think the chemistry was in the fourth quarter?
I mean, we built chemistry throughout the game for sure. Like,
and that led up to that moment to come back.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it because we're trying to find our way, and then we got to the end of the game, and Desmond said, "Hey, y'all get on my back. I'm gonna take y'all to the dub, and take y'all to the promised land." And then that's coach out there. He trusting Bijan and the team to get that fourth. When anybody else probably would have kicked the field goal right there. I think we believe we was in field goal range, but now he was like, I want to get a little closer. So we got that fourth. I mean, it was just I think it was growth. That game showed me a lot of growth.
It damn sure did.
Per quarter, it looked like growth per quarter too, because fourth quarter, little boy became a man, didn't he?
We grew throughout that whole game. We adjusted. Yeah. We got everything, and we got our ducks in a row, and we got our quarterback to just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna tuck this thing and run it." Y'all think I'm gonna just sit here and pass it? No, he took the hell off, and that touchdown was everything. That touchdown he ran for. Oh, I know you threw the whole pack.
Still in the tree right now. I don't know.
You threw the whole pack. I know.
You said they're in the tree outside?
They're in the tree outside. I went outside and twirled.
Did you open the window or you went outside and threw them?
I did like Petey Pablo, twirl them shits like a helicopter. And then went in
over there like this.
Like a slingshot.
Fucking lasso. Jesus Christ, Kiki. The Texans
I guess we got to share 2-0 with them sucker bucks. So, Jordan, Justin Fields can't do shit right. And y'all, shut up.
Look at this. Yeah. This is the moments we love having in the chat. The biggest Falcon fan in from Baltimore in the building. Zay in bag. Hey, Zay's in the bag.
That's what's up. Love it.
These are the fans that we look to reach. If you're checking in from Baltimore or New York, if you're checking in from Canada, if you're checking in from Texas, if you're checking in from the west side of Atlanta, if you're checking in from the south side of Atlanta, we got people in Guatemala City. We got people in Russia, Ukraine, doggone, goddamn Germany, goddamn Poland, goddamn where you at, Bodie? Where your cousin in from? Zimbabwe. We got cousins in
Rhode Island. Zimbabwe. Yep. That's about where you from.
Yeah, Tyler Minshew. Tyler, you play football? We came a long way from cat dorm room. Shit, not cat dorm room. That is tough. Look at Ricky Smith said it's gonna be a different year, y'all. You can feel the shift.
You can feel it. It just feels different and way different than last year, man. Playoffs, I smell it. it.
2-0. We in there, baby.
And we learned.
Shout out to Ricky Smith. Ramel Peck is in the chat. Ricky Smith, 95 North. Kenderson is in the chat. He dropped the dot. He'll be back.
That means dub.
Looking on that Packers pack tonight.
My boy Chris is in the chat. He said, please beat the Lions.
Boy, you is Terry Doppelganger.
I missed this comment. This is going to be the first podcast I do live. Stay tuned. Love the support.
Hey. That A voted that going in the corner to go cry now for real.
Yeah, he's gonna cry now for real. Tell him get.
Jack, you all right? I got some Kleenex.
Man, we outside.
We outside.
Jeff Wolf said, Joey saw the light. Oh, yeah. Really, really happy with Ritter today. Paul Hopkins, remember the last show? We spent a lot of time talking with you.
Oh, Paul, I'm proud.
But Paul, at the end of the day,
I have the tables have turned.
We respect all types of fans, Paul. You were 1-0 last week with the Ritter not bashing or hate, but with the Ritter disconcern. And this week, you're feeling a little bit better about his performance. He didn't throw 115 yards and have to struggle. The man threw for over 200 yards. He's getting better. I don't know. Next week against the Lions,
that
have a 300-yard game on your
like
hands.
how it did today.
All I know is shout out to Paul for being a good sport because Kiki ate him a new one last week.
Yeah, Kiki
and he was
a
good sport. He was a good sport.
Kiki was like, we need to do a pre-recorded podcast. Like, for what, Key? For what?
Yo, so shout out to
Paul. You definitely a good sport. But yeah, Kiki was a little inebriated, but I'm glad you came back and you actually said that you a man of your word.
Amen.
And you too, Joey, because I kind of said some things in the group. So yeah.
So that's another thing too as well. When it comes to like arguing and debating and stuff, for Falcon fans that watch this podcast, for any time we have ever said something or you have to come on in and be like, hey, we're gonna go back and forth, let's debate. There is no like we're not trying to be rude or disrespectful. We're not talking shit to you, but there's always going to be a conversation between two fans. Sometimes people might say, oh, Desmond Ridder made a bad throw. This fan says, well, the wide receiver, cut short, or the route was, or the lineman, or whatever. They might go back and forth. But just remember, Joey, Paul, anybody, any other Falcon fan, even Jeff Wolf, we're not bashing no fan, right? We're not talking negative to a fan. So don't ever read a comment like, oh, they're getting on me. We're not getting on you. We're just out here representing what we believe in, that this team is really good. We represent with the Falcons 53. And like I told y'all, keep telling y'all this shit. Jesus Christ. What I gotta keep doing this shit. If I was the quarterback for the Falcons, not saying that it can't happen, but I'm just letting you know right now. If I was the quarterback for the Falcons, I need y'all support. I don't need y'all in the chat saying that Jack Spade guy, he need to come back to the podcast. No, I don't. I'm throwing footballs for the Atlanta Falcons. Why would I come back to the podcast?
Oh God.
Don't oh gosh me, Keith. We're 2-0, and it could be me out there playing quarterback.
Well, if it's you out there, I will gladly support you, Jack.
But it's you out there scraping the beads off the turf. That's where you at.
Oh, yeah.
William Amy said, we got some leadership on this team. We about to be serious, man.
Hey, man. I love it.
I love it too, because I just want to know who Ritter cursed out on that sideline.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the enthusiasm. I love how Ritter is just he's so animated, and that's the showing of a leader right there. That man scored that touchdown. He was yelling some shit.
Does anybody know in this chat who Ritter
killed the noise? He killed the noise because when before he ran it in, the Packer fans, you can hear them on TV.
Oh, you can hear him. Oh, you can definitely hear him.
Yeah.
Who in this chat would know who Ritter was chirping at? Was anybody around? Do you have video? Because it was away from my area. When we scored, I was talking shit to a Packer fan like, you ain't shit. You not that guy. You would never been that guy. I was talking hella shit like, do you see the score? Do you see what's going on right now? So any Falcon fan, did anybody see who Ritter was talking shit to? Was he just pumped up like how he was at Dolphin camp the other day, talking trash when we scored, or was this like personally directed to somebody?
I'm sure D heard it.
I know D heard it.
He did like some little hand signal too. I was like, He was fired up though, and I love it. I love to see it.
That's what you love to see, because Matt Ryan used to be like that too. People would say, "Oh, that quarterback, yeah, right. He don't have no fire in him." Until you got into the huddle with Matt, and Matt will chew your ass out. Joey Santini said, "I don't take the arguments personal. That is a fan. He just coming to state his opinion. We come in here and state our opinion and our facts." And then Joey's like, "Hey, we're still 2-0. Joey's 2-0. Joe, you 2-0? Joey's 2-0. So
Paul, you 2-0?
Pawpaw's 2-0.
Sheesh.
Pawpaw's 2-0. Kerry said, Jack, our Man City won yesterday 5-0. Falcons won today 2-0. Let's go. Our teams are undefeated. Falcon fans, you know I'm a big Man City fan. Also, big shout out to the Atlanta United on their dominating win over Miami. All the Messi talk. Messi didn't play. He didn't even get on the plane.
Travel. He didn't even come.
Yeah. And I feel sorry for the fans that spent hundreds and thousands of dollars for their tickets.
Yeah, I saw that.
They really did.
I saw a lot of people upset
to see Messi play.
That's tough.
I was there. I seen it. A lot of Argentina jerseys, a lot of Messi jerseys, but he wasn't going to play. But big shout out to United. Big shout out to our Braves who clinched. They're going to be ready for the playoffs soon. The Hawks start back soon. The Georgia Bulldogs won too as well. Scary game on Saturday.
Undefeated still.
Undefeated.
Well, good
But I
luck.
will say
I
A
got
lot of
kicked out of a
undefeated in the
Clemson
waters.
group,
a
so
lot of
shit.
you South Carolina
Yeah.
fans talking that shit at half.
Hold
Be
on, hold
careful.
on, Kiki. I just want to hear it. So how did you get kicked out? I'm curious.
Well, if y'all don't know, I am a Clemson fan. Raw. That's
Rawr.
Oh
yeah,
shit! I almost choked
raw.
the mic. I almost choked the
That's
mic.
how y'all sound. Y'all sound wounded right now.
Yeah,
Rawr.
a
She
little
said
wound.
rawr.
So I just made a little comment in the group that I felt like, you could tell that the running back Shipley was a little upset. They kept they took him out and kept letting the quarterback get the little sneak touchdowns and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, they just trying to stat pad him at this point because he been dog balls, the
Not dog balls.
last couple of games.
Them some
We do
stinking
not talk
dog.
about Cade like that in here. You can get out. I was like, well, if you want me to get out, then kick me out. Next thing you know, I was out. So shit.
Shit.
Mm.
They
Kiki.
kind of sensitive right now. I mean, I know you were you're a fan and you don't want like the losing either, but yeah, they kind of a little sensitive.
Yeah. But I like I tell everybody at the end of the day, and I hate to say it this way, I've been a Falcon fan longer than I've been a Clemson fan. I only got loyalty to Clemson because my older sister, she's an alumni. So at the end of the day, it's Falcons over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Long as we win and Clemson can go play on whatever road that is they play on. It sure is, Dre. It is hanging. I
Kiki
need to go
Jaws
out there
hanging
and go
from a
try to go
falcon
get it
nest
because I
right
don't know
now.
how it landed that far for real.
You're gonna walk to the stadium. We're gonna go to the stadium next time the Falcons play. It's gonna be her draws hanging off the goddamn.
Imagine a Falcon player. Just imagine like players like watching the podcast right now. Like let's imagine Richie Grant watching. Like feels good, man. Richie Grant have to work on his tackling and coverage. He'll be all right. Imagine Richie Grant be like,
What?
man, what you talking about, William? Nah, but Falcon fans will always make their comments here on the podcast. We love talking Falcons football, but from William's point of view, from where he's watching, he's seen that Richie Grant might need to clean up on his tackling. For me, I didn't get a chance. I like watching the replay, like Bodie does sometimes.
Yeah.
You watch the replay, you go back and you see everything you wanted to see. I know some fans can dig in quick when they're watching it on TV or at the house. When I'm at the game, I can't pay attention to most of that shit. I see everything, but it's not like, 72 with a massive block. Oh, 71 with a hold
on. Bins with a notepad taking notes. Of
it's too much going on. I'm not a journalist for that shit.
It's like a good movie. It's like a real good movie. You watch it that second time, you see some shit, you line it up. So it's like that for me. I got to go back and watch the game, and I see people. I see out of place. I see different things. So
but hopefully they show Jack on TV. Like I said, when Drake caught that 24, it was like 24 yards or something. That it was a pretty pass, and then they had the mic over on the Packers side of that camera, and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Ooh, somebody about to get in trouble."
And shout out to my people over there that work with the Fox camera crew and everybody. I told dude he came over when the Packers scored, and I told him, I said, "Why are you here?" He said, "I'm getting ready to get your reaction." I said, "Why?" The Packers just scored. I said, "Go get a Packer fan's reaction." What do you want to get my reaction for? I said, "Come back in the fourth quarter when the game is over." Sure enough, here he comes. You ready? Ready? All right, we're live. Go. I told everybody, I said, "Get live, y'all. We 2-0. What y'all want to do?" Looked up at the Halo board, saw everybody on there. I said, "Thank y'all." Because everybody that was over there with me played a part in today's hostile environment. I saw fans who I've never seen. I looked at a fan. He looked like he was not finna get loud. He looked like he was finna sit on his phone and play it all day. Like this probably play Spades or Tetris, whatever the fuck they play.
Can't stand that. I really can't.
Monopoly Go.
When he saw us getting loud and lit in third and fourth quarter, I remember seeing him telling people to get up like this, like I was doing it. And I was like, well, look at God. Look at God. He's alive today. He's working.
Sheesh.
Falcon fans. Kiki, your experience today as we get ready to wrap up this podcast, your experience overall of the day.
Man, look, me and Lyric wasn't here. Like I said, the first half just wasn't pretty. But like I said, I didn't panic. I didn't say, "Oh hell, here we go again. We about to start this losing s." Like I just sat and I just waited patiently because I kind of felt it. Like the people say in church, I felt it in my spirit. that we was coming, that we was gonna win that game. And it got more evident in the fourth quarter that we was about to come back and win this game. I mean, I really don't know what else to say other than like I'm just happy to be 2-0 right now.
Explain to the people what your picture is right now on your profile.
Oh, my picture is of Bijonte, as my daddy would say, or Bijan, folding somebody like a he took somebody ankles, heart, soul, and folded him like a pretzel.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the play where he juked Buddy.
Yeah.
And it was a quick, elusive juke, and then the other dude went to tackle Bijan, and Bijan was like, "Fuck out of here!" Like he just went full on Michael Turner.
Bijan is different, okay. Yeah. And for the people that still crying, because I had to mute and block some people. Well, one was the Thursday night game saying, "Oh, why didn't we get Carter? No, we had to get a running back." Why are you still questioning this man? Why are you still questioning this pick?
This is another big thing too as well, Kiki and Bodie, as we get ready to wrap up the show. It wouldn't have been 25-24 with that first quarter drive that you could have had that touchdown.
Oh, don't bring.
Where we went for the field goals, nothing wrong with it. Points over possession is fine. It's early in the game. But you did 2 play calls where I ain't gonna lie, I heard the boos come out.
I did too.
I heard the boos come out because they're like, bruh, it's 7-3. You're on the goal line. We got 2 dynamic running backs. Just run the ball in and push it. It's a yard. And of course, drop back. Random throw. And then that last throw on third down was like almost about to be pick. I was like, oh no, they're going to Desmond, you throw that pick, they're going to light you up in here because you just threw a pick like 5 minutes ago.
I feel like that. I mean, a pick is a pick because it's going to be his stat. But that interception that he threw, he did get hit. So
he did.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not here to bash players. But even Vilma called it out. Like I said, I don't like to quote him too much, but he's not lying. That right side was a little,
It's something to be worked on. But let's go over the pass protection. We knew about this since last year. And I think Coach Smith knows about this. This is not for one time for the fan to go and say, Coach Smith knows exactly what Kiki is talking about.
Right.
Because if Kiki talking about that, what do you think their staff and personnel is looking at? Where were the weak points in the win yesterday? In the win today. Where were the weak points? I would say some of it, somebody put in the chat, we need a pass rush. You kind of have a pass rush. I don't think Nielsen's not really dialing up heavy blitzes, Bodie. You're a big defensive guy. Nielsen has been going with that front four to say, we can wreck some shit with this front four, and our secondary is covering like hell. The game could have got out of hand for the Packers, too. They could have beat us.
They could have.
They could have beat us a couple times. Same like the Panthers last week with Bryce going 20 for 38. He had opportunities to beat us. The motherfucker didn't do it.
Did not.
So I don't want to hear on certain things of what, how the Falcons really had a disappointing win today. The Falcons had a great win today for me.
Win.
You came
we did
back.
Not get beat by Marion and J Bug.
And shout out to Devondre Campbell too as well. I got a chance. Campbell looked over. Fuck calling my name. Oh, it's you. What's up, man? Die hard fan shit. Because Campbell used to be a member of the Falcons. And that was the one player I said, I wish he would still be here right now.
Us on Twitter, though.
Say it again.
He was talking shit on Twitter about us. So
yeah, I mean, he's at a new team now. I can understand that. But on the field, when I seen him, it's like, what's up, bro?
But don't come for the Falcons like that no more, bro, if you watching it. Like, you ain't mad at us. You mad at that defensive coordinator down there in Dallas, okay?
Falcon fans, fans. What more can I say? There's going to be some other content creators coming up this week, so please check out all your YouTube or Spotify, whatever you can. There's too many content creators to name. But, a lot of fans should be excited about talking 2-0 Falcons football. So big shout out to you all you content creators. Kiki, Chase, Dirty Fanatics United, who's not here tonight. I know Chase is lit. Because
it's been lit.
The energy that we bring to this podcast when it comes to me, Bodie, and Kiki and Chase, it really goes from the chat to the podcast to really podcast. We're probably back watching Falcons football or highlights to get ready, not only for another podcast, but just to be knowledgeable of what the Falcons are doing. I saw tonight that was a team that was ready to run the ball on a Packers front line that wasn't prepared for a rookie running back. And that right there can carry us a long way because man, after that London game, I'm telling you right now, that stretch is like playoffs. I could be looking at playoffs by week 9, week 10. That's the cool thing. We could be looking at playoffs by week 9. We can honestly sit here at 7-2 and say schedule's in our favor for the rest of the season. We're good.
Yeah, I was kind of like a little leery because I'm like, oh God, the Bucks is kind of 2-0 but I'm just like, well, they played Justin Fields, them who probably gonna be looking for a first round pick again this year. So
the Bucks won?
Yeah, they won like 27-17 ish, somewhere in that area.
Who they beat?
They beat the Bears.
Yeah, they had a
bad news Bears.
Yeah, they beat up on them too. It wasn't
now
close.
tomorrow.
It's possible to say that Justin Fields probably won't even be the quarterback by the time we play him.
I don't know. They got a lot invested.
Say that again. Justin Fields.
I say it's possible to believe that you get down to week 17 and you got a Bears team that's on the slumps. I don't even see Justin Fields even in that game. See the backup.
I mean,
who's their backup? Because I heard PJ Walker got released. So who their backup is?
Whoever it is, it ain't gonna be Justin Fields week 17. You keep carrying on like that. We drop. How much they had Bodie this offseason? They had more than us, didn't they?
They had more money than us, yeah.
But they went 0. They're 0-2 right now.
Yeah, I think they're 0-2.
You get to 1-6 or 0-7. There's no more Justin Fields.
Free DJ Moore.
Yeah, they paid too much money for Justin Fields. So I don't know if they're gonna just drop him. They probably gonna just go out there and say, fix it. Play, fix it. So we'll see.
Well, I know our team is 2-0. And the faces of the Packer fans today, for some that has to drive back that long distance up to Wisconsin, and for some that have to fly back on that red-eye Spirit flight that leaves in 20 minutes. Well,
not red-eye Spirit.
It's tough when, you come to somebody else's city and you're not a fan of lemon pepper wings. Next time, be a
fan of grilled cheese?
No, I had a friend. One of the dudes that was with us today, he said, "Oh, I don't like these lemon pepper wings. It's too much lemon."
Well, he wanted garlic parmesan or something?
No, he wanted a win.
Well, we can't always get what we want.
Can't always get one. One time for the fan, I thank everybody for being a part of this podcast tonight. We're back on Wednesday with another podcast. We'll break down more of the Falcons Packers recap. We will chat it up with the fans. Who knows? We might even get fucking Coach Smith on the show. I don't know. But one time for the fan that's doing it big in a major way. And I have to give a big thank you to Bodie. Give a big thank you to Kiki, because the energy was through the roof today with, the players and the fans and the organization. But to see a happy Arthur Blank, to see a happy Terry, to see a happy Desmond, Coach Smith, even myself, to see a happy fan like myself. I'm going into this weekend, I'm going into this week now where I'm 2-0. I haven't been 2-0 in years. I don't know how to act. I was getting ready to get arrested on the way home. I said, lock me up. Told the cop, said, lock me up. I'm 2-0. Lock me up, take me to jail before I do something stupid. I haven't been 2-0 in years. Cop said, you good. But before we get up out of here, I got to hit y'all with a dad joke.
Oh, God.
Got to hit y'all with a dad joke. One time for the fan. Out of your fucking mind. Big shout out to Out of Your Fucking Mind, man.
Facts.
Bodie, you ready for this dad joke?
Nah.
All right, here we go. I figured, Falcon fans on this Sunday, I'd love to have a competition Kiki versus Bodie, me versus Bodie. We can break out some fun times here on the podcast. I know everybody's so serious. Yeah, you gotta talk Falcons. We can take 2 minutes and have a joke, right? Bodie, a polar bear walks into a bar.
Oh, what rich person you heard this from?
Jesus Christ, Bodie, you gonna sit down and listen to the joke?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast. Listen one time for the fan. Hit that like, share, subscribe. A polar bear walks into a bar. He tells the bartender, "I would like to have a drink. My team just won. I'd like to have a drink." The bartender says, "Sure. What would you want, man?" Polar bear says, "I would like a rum and Coke." The bartender says, "Hey, yo, polar bear, what's with the paws, man?" Polar bear says, "Well, I was born with them."
I can't get that 30 seconds back.
Come on, Bodie, you know this shit.
I can't get that 30 seconds back.
Bodie, he goes to the bartender and says, "Let me get a rum."
When you said pause, I already knew what. What was coming.
Did you see the pause in between the rum and the Coke?
I get it.
And the bartender says, "Hey, Polar Bear, what's with the pause, man?" What did Polar Bear say? "Man, I was born with them." It's fucking classic.
Smoking on the Packers.
That's fucking epic right there, Bodie.
Bodie, we need to smoke on the
bath salts listening to this shit. God.
Look at King Kel. King Kel's over here. Fucking, he can't even drive. He can't even drive the fucking car. He's he got to pull over and shit.
Okay. He laughs at anything. I know him.
Out of your fucking mind, John or Mike, one of them is balling over there. They know what's going on. John, I got y'all. I got y'all ass on that shit. I got y'all.
Believe.
Polar Bear walks into a bar. Come on, y'all.
Oh God.
You need to take that dad joke book back to the library, please.
Shit.
Nah, ain't it. I ain't gonna be here.
3,000, man.
Comment for the joke because I had to think about it.
I'm so glad.
I know when you said what's with the pause, man. I already knew you was gonna be something about the pause. I was like, this motherfucker here with this bull.
All right, here we go. All right, look. All right, look. Yeah, King Kel out of your fucking mind. They was having a good time. All right, I'll do one more. That's it. One more. God. All right, look. So, all right, look. Check this out. Right. So, my girl, right? She's always asking me crazy questions. Right. Always asking me crazy questions. And I gotta answer because that's who I am. I can't sit there with no response. It looks foolish. So my girl asked me, she says, "What starts with F and ends with K?"
Oh God.
She asked me, "What starts with F and ends with K?" And I said to her, "No, it doesn't."
And on that note, people, we would like to thank you for.
That was good.
I knew that was coming too. On that note,
was good. That
Apple
was good.
Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher. We don't do this shit every week. It ain't we.
Hold on. Look at him in the chat. Okay. Funk. Look at him in the chat. Joey Fork.
Oh my God.
Y'all hit a riddle? Did y'all hit a dad joke?
I told what to fork you.
What starts with F and ends with K?
Big Dub Sunday is officially in the books. I'd like to thank my sponsors.
Jack Spade, the dad joke.
Whatever Jack Spade is drinking. Sure, they're a sponsor of the show, and the dad joke book that he's reading from. I'm sure he has a paid sponsorship with them fuckers too. So, yeah. Oh yeah, in the back of the Laffy Taffy wrappers too.
Yeah, and the bazooka joke,
and the inside of the Cracker Jack box, right?
Yeah,
just take all the goddamn
all the sponsors out. All the sponsors.
The fucking paper will fall out the bottom, right?
Yeah. So I'm be the first to advocate we will not have these dad jokes at the end of every fucking.
Oh, I think next week is going to be somebody versus somebody.
It's going to be crazy.
I got
come on, jokes. Y'all. Look. King Kel said he loving it. Look, he had to pull over.
Everything.
King Kel's about that life.
Shout out
to diehard Falcons fan. One time for the fan. We are back on Wednesday. That guy Bodie, he's the professor. He's doing a great job. Once again, we're 2-0. Bodie's 2-0. Kiki's 2-0. Out of your fucking mind. King Kel, Sullivan, Sandra, DSGP Hog, Joey, Lisa, Carrie. I don't know if I missed you. William, D'Alfred. I don't know, man. There's so many people in the chat tonight, man. Y'all all are 2-0. That Jags fan hasn't been back since we won that first game.
Where is he?
Since we went 1-0, he hasn't been back in the chat.
They lost today. He might be swinging from a bridge or something.
And Alabama almost blew that damn game on Saturday too.
And why is Alabama struggling with a middle school team?
Might ask Nick Saban.
And Nick Saban looked like he was ready to smoke a Newport 100. I ain't even lie.
Alabama is they're poop.
Oh, sorry, John. Sorry, John. That's John's team. My bad.
Yeah, it is. I mean, at least their quarterbacks is poop. But I mean, that's the thing, though. I know this ain't. Don't even get me started. I'm a sports person, so I must break down sports anywhere. Yeah, they need to put Milrow back in. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Shout out.
One time for the family. Back on Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute. Got one more dad joke for you.
Really?
I'm gonna hit the end scream. I'm going to hit the end scream as soon as this joke is over.
Oh,
so for Falcon fans, get your last laugh in as I get ready to hit the end scream. Right? My grandmother, she's 62 years old and she's been running 10 miles every day. 62 years old and she can run 10 miles every day. Imagine that, Bodie. At 62 years old.
That's beautiful.
She's 94 now, and we haven't seen her in years. One time for the fan.
What?
Oh my